You're lying in bed. It's late and you're half asleep when your phone buzzes. Out of curiosity, you reach for it. Just one quick check. Oh, it's a notification. Seems like your friend has shared a reel. You open your phone and there it is. A funny clip. Something entertaining. You laugh and then another reel starts. And then another. Without realizing it, you're mindlessly scrolling, sucked into an endless loop of content. Minutes turn to hours, and suddenly you realize it's 2 a.m. But what if you could escape? What if you could choose a different path? What if you could change? So, how do you break free from something that feels like it's taken over your life? I mean, what's really wrong about addiction? Is it really that problematic? Well, my friend, you see, addiction isn't always what we think. Whether it's alcohol, nicotine, gambling, or even behaviors like scrolling through social media, addiction develops because of changes in how our brains function. When we do something important, like eating,
Oh, yeah. Peanut butter cup, Doritos, sausage, car panini. And let's crack a Cadbury egg over the whole thing.
the brain releases dopamine, a chemical that makes us feel good and encourages us to do it again. But addictive substances and behaviors take over the system. Instead of a small dopamine boost, they flood the brain with it, sometimes 10 times more than a natural reward. Over time, the brain adjusts and becomes less sensitive, so you need more and more of that substance or behavior just to feel the same level of pleasure. So that means if you're addicted on your phone, you'll keep using it more and more, and it's a cycle that just won't stop. So now you probably know why it sucks to be an addict. The solution? Well, it really depends on where you're at. There are two types of people watching this video right now. The first group, you're addicted, sure, but not too far gone. You've noticed it, maybe it's annoying, but you still feel like you've got some control. And then there's the second group, the ones who are sick of their own shit. You've hit that point where you're so fed up. You're here watching this video, hoping for a way out. I mean, you're not even the worst. Think about those people who are stuck doing the same shit and still think everything's fine. And if you look around, you'll find plenty of people just like that. So for the first group, the solution is simple. Try changing your environment, turn off those notifications, set time limits on apps, or put your phone in another room when you're working or chilling. Sometimes just making it harder to fall into the habit is enough. But for the second type of people, this just won't work. You see, the problem's in the root. Even if you put your phone in another room, your brain knows it's there. So you'll go get it anyway because your brain's pulling the strings. And if it's controlling you, how the fuck do you think you'll control that? Sit in your room and think about the moment you wanted to do something, but you never did. It could be working out, creating art, learning a skill, or even volunteering. The point is to give your brain something that feels just as good, but actually moves you forward. At first, it might not feel the same, and that's okay. Once you do this for a few days, your brain will start associating this activity with pleasure, and the old habit will lose its grip. And last, stop fighting it so hard. Maybe you're already on the right track and just overthinking it. You know what you're doing. Maybe you just scrolled a bit too long yesterday, and now you're questioning everything. Relax. One bad day doesn't mean you're failing at life. You don't need to operate at 100% all the time. Buy yourself a treat, take a deep breath, and just chill.